What's going on, guys? Matt in the Hat, Matt Johnson Real Estate, powered by Keller Williams Diamond Partners. Curious about a house on the market with a corner lot and a screened in porch? Stay tuned for the property we're going to talk about today. As you guys know, on the hot list, we talk about a property that's new to the market. Maybe it's been on the market, had a recent price reduction for some reason, or there's something unique about the property that I want you guys to share. I want to share with you guys and want y'all to know about it. While Facebook finds me some people, you guys allow me to share this out from my phone. As you guys come in here, if you are live, make sure you comment hashtag live. Catching this on the replay, hashtag replay, so I know if you're catching it live or on the replay. And we typically do this around 12 o'clock Monday through Friday. And today is going to be no different. We are back to having a sponsor of the week this week, and I'm very excited about it and going to have something special coming up for y'all later this week with the sponsor of the week. Also, we answer a question of the day that is submitted by you, the viewers. So let's jump right into it. Property we are talking about today, new to the market. Address is 1719 West 13th Avenue, right here in Emporia. It is a 3-bed, 3-bath style, ranch style house. It does have an attached 2-car garage. It has, it's listed as having 1,388 square feet. I would guess it's got a little more because they just recently finished the basement right before they put the listing on. That's what I'm going to go with right now because that's what I can see. It is currently listed at $192,900, and it's a very, very beautiful house. When you guys click on the link, you're going to see the pictures for yourself. The kitchen is absolutely beautiful with the cabinets and the countertops, the flooring, all flow well together. Very beautiful house. Listing is courtesy of Eck Real Estate. There is some hardwood throughout the house. As I mentioned it on the intro, it's got a screened-in porch, which is absolutely awesome. It's on a corner lot, so a little bit larger than some of the other ones. Full basement. It's got new carpet throughout. It actually just had the roof replaced as well as some of the gutters replaced earlier this year. And you're going to see that it has a finished bar area in the basement as well. It's absolutely amazing. Whoever did the work on this knocked it out of the park. It's got a fenced in yard, and it has a little shed out back as well. So it can be she shed, it can be he shed for mower, trimmer, whatever you need. And then what I do like about it, off the garage as well as a screened in porch, is a little concrete patio area. So if you want to set up your barbecue grill there, you got plenty of room to do that there as well. Before we get into the question of the day, I do want to thank our sponsor of the week this week, which is Houston Sober Agency. Houston is a farmer's agent here in Emporia, and I was excited to have him be a sponsor of the week this week. I've got something special that I haven't done with a sponsor of the week before, so I look for that probably Wednesday, Thursday. As a farmer's insurance agent, he is licensed in home, auto, life, and business lines of insurance as well. So I am not familiar with what the business lines are, so that is going to be a question that I'm going to ask him for sure. But he does some phenomenal work. He is dedicated and giving back to the community and giving back his time as well as volunteering when and where he can. So he does a phenomenal job. Hell of a nice guy, and I look forward to speaking with him more later this week. So make sure you guys click on the link, and that's going to take you right to his website, so you can get a quote. If you have farmers insurance already, need to make a claim, you can do that right from the website as well. So if you guys have any questions, reach out to me, reach out directly to Houston, and he can get you set up. Now we're going to do the question of the day. Is there anything simple I can do to make my house stand out from other houses on the market? Now, this is going to be a great question right now because with some of us or some people not being able to work or stuck at home, obviously your pocketbook is going to be affected. So we're going to cover 8 ways that you can improve your home's marketability because I'm sure most of us know selling your home isn't always easy, especially right now like I mentioned with everything going on. There is always a buyer for every house. I have no doubt in my mind. I am always confident of that. It's a matter of connecting with that buyer, agreeing on a price that's going to take some work and some effort from time to time. There are major projects that can be done. We have covered those a couple times before. There's also some little things that can be done, and these little things are typically easier than those major projects. Keep in mind, these simple projects are going to be easy on your pocketbook right now as well. So definitely pay attention, take notes, and write these down. A lot of these can be done in a short amount of time as well, as little as 1 to 2 hours. So, like I said, very simple. Most of them people like me can even do, and that's part of the reason I came up with this list because people. This list is mostly designed for people like me. So let's get into 8 ways to improve your home's marketability today. Number one is going to be add a coat of paint. Should be no surprise to any of y'all, but touching up paint in your home is actually going to work wonders. Really make that paint just pop out because a fresh coat of paint is going to cover up some scuffs, some scratches, maybe some light damage to the wall. Also, can cover up a color that may not have been a great choice to begin with, or a color that is too personalized and may turn off buyers. For example, I have seen walking through houses I've seen some kind of like Pepto Bismol pink. I've seen lime green. I've seen blaze orange, just all throughout the house. And while it is cosmetic, that's registering in the buyer's mind right away as, oh, it needs this, it needs this, it needs this, and they get that running list in their head. As an example, I know I've talked about it multiple times before, but my living room when we bought this house was turquoise. That's right, turquoise. My kitchen was 3 different colors. 3 different colors. The uh, top of the wall was like a, I don't know, kind of like a sky blue color, I guess. The middle was yellowish, and then the bottom was maybe pink, I guess. I'm not sure what color it was. So we knew what we had to do right off the bat because those were just ungodly colors and just a huge turnoff. So just keep that in mind what a fresh coat of paint can actually do to your walls and to make it stand out. Number two is going to be changing the doorknobs because dull doorknobs give an impression of kind of a stagnant or depressed look, like nobody's used it, or they might be worn. So swapping this out with new hardware instantly gives all of your doors, especially your front door, a new facelift. If you walk through your kitchen and just kind of seem, it's blah, just kind of stale, consider the same thing with your cabinet and drawer handles. Just buying some new ones, sprucing it up a little bit, gives it a little extra flair, little something different to stand out. Number three is something we did shortly after moving in as well, and that is updating light fixtures. Replacing your old light fixtures really is going to make a difference. It's going to give your house a nicer look and a better look as well. While consider this, so while you're already working on electrical, why not update and replace light switches and outlets? Why not, right? Now, we're in the process of doing this right now. I'm actually replacing some outlets. I think I've told the story before that Chase lit me up a couple times because he wasn't paying attention. Hurt like hell. Thankfully, it was only 110. Wasn't that bad. But we're doing, instead of just the toggle switch, we're actually switching light switches out to the paddle switches, updating some lights. And while you're doing this as well, since you're doing the fixtures inside, why don't you walk around your house outside, take a look at some of the light fixtures out there, and see if those are something that need to be done as well. Number 4, hanging mirrors. Hanging some mirrors is a great idea. Why? Because few things can really open up a room like adding a mirror. Now, that doesn't mean go crazy and make it like a funhouse mirror or illusions, because adding a mirror or two can create the illusion of more open space as people walk through the house. This also helps fill in the blank wall space as well, especially after you are removing personal pictures, because as I'm sure y'all remember, I tell all of my selling clients that all of your personal pictures need to be removed from the walls once we start showing and once it goes live. Now, one quick tip I would add with you putting some mirrors up: don't position them where they're going to be, that direct sunlight's going to come through. You are going to potentially blind some people. That's going to be a turnoff. So make sure you hang them strategically, that they're not in direct sunlight. Number 5 is taming your lawn. Sounds kind of weird, right? But now is the time to put a little extra care into your lawn. Whether even we're in the middle of summer right now here in Kansas, you can still do some weeding, some seeding. Feeding your lawn is going to be more towards the fall, springtime time frame. But if you take the time, get some fertilizer on there, seed it from time to time, and try to do what you can to weed out. It's going to make your lawn look a lot better, give it some curb appeal, and make sure you're trimming any shrubs, bushes that you have around the house, so it doesn't look overgrown. Still has that nice clean look to it. Don't let your grass get out of control. Weed eat where you need to, and keep the lawn mowed so it all just comes together. Again, I know we've covered this before. When it's hot like this, you want to raise your mower deck so that your grass kind of shades itself and has a longer grass blade to collect that dew in the morning, so it doesn't burn and char out as the summer heat comes up. Number 6 is going to be add accent lighting. Remember, we talked about going outside, walking around, kind of seeing what needed some work and what lights potentially needed to be replaced. Well, also consider adding a path of lighting down your sidewalk, maybe down your driveway. Add some accent bulbs as well. Throw a little bit different color. Around here, a lot of people do green light bulbs, blue light bulbs, and red light bulbs. Hopefully, y'all know what those 3 colors are for. And maybe some different outdoor lights that just showcase a different part of the house that maybe people wouldn't see during the day, because this is going to add a different look and some beauty to your house. And like I just mentioned, this gives you a chance to show off one of your home's features, whether that is the picture window in the front, or maybe you've got a flagpole with the American flag on it. Whatever you want to showcase, consider doing some outdoor lighting, accent lighting, and really showing that off. As a side note, additional lighting like motion lights around the home are going to be a good selling point. typically for security reasons, especially those motion lights get triggered and comes on. That can deter whoever is shouldn't be there, or might run them off. Number 7, replace the toilet seat. Hear me out on this one. Now, new paint in the bathroom is not the only thing that I'm going to recommend on this list. Sprucing up the bathroom with a new toilet or toilet seat. Why? Well, let's face it. This gets used every day, and even if you recently replaced the toilet, replace the toilet seat, because this gets rid of something that is most likely dirty, right? Also, wait for it. This gives potential buyers the thrill of possibly going where no one has gone before. Just saying. And as we move on to number 8, I know we've had a long list, so let's recap some of these and go through them real quick before we move on to number 8. So number 1 was adding a coat of paint, freshen up and just touch up some of the walls throughout the house. Number 2 is going to be changing the doorknobs. Gives an instant facelift, especially to that front door, and just gives a little better first impression as potential buyers are coming through. Number 3 is updating the light fixtures. Just give them updated look, better look, shinier look, and consider updating light switches and outlets as well. Number 4, hanging mirrors throughout the house. Don't go overboard. It's not a fun house. This is to help create the illusion of more open space and help fill some blank wall space when you take your personal pictures down, that I recommend. Number 5 is taming your lawn. Making sure that you keep it mowed, you keep it trimmed, trim the bushes, shrubs, whatever is around the house, so it looks like it's not out of control. It looks good, standing tall. Number 6 is going to be add accent lighting. Whether it's as simple as taking some solar lights and placing them down the walkway, up to your porch, your deck, whatever you have, or maybe installing some motion lighting as for security reasons. And of course, number 7 was replacing the toilet seat to potentially give buyers the thrill of possibly going where no one has gone before, right? Hopefully some of you guys get that reference too. And finally, number 8, get smart. No, not the TV show or the movie, although both of them were great. You want to impress potential buyers, right? So consider swapping out your regular light bulb for LED smart lights. I've got some throughout the house. I think they're very cool. Make sure they are Wi-Fi enabled. I have some Wi-Fi enabled ones that they connect with Alexa. There are some that connect with Google Home. I would definitely recommend getting those, as well as keeping an extra copy of the syncing instructions for the new buyer. That way, if they have their own device and you're leaving those smart lights in some of the fixtures, like ceiling fans or some of the fixtures outside, they know how to sync them and connect them. And if you really want to go the extra mile, pick up some light bulbs that are color changing. I have color changing light bulbs in the living room. I can just tell Alexa to change the color. I can have her change from 100% illumination to 50%, set that mood, right? And make sure you want to have a smart speaker. So if you have these lights plugged in to ceiling fan, have a smart speaker there and leave some instructions so they can play with it and see while they are taking a tour of the house. That's really going to set you apart, make it stand out, and make a difference with those 8 simple ways. So is there anything that I missed? Do you guys have ideas that I didn't put on here. I would love to hear what y'all's ideas are and see if there's anything I missed. If you need some additional ideas, consulting, staging, interior decorating, that last one, not me, by the way. I I have people that I refer out. I know we've talked about it a couple times before, that 5-star vendor list that I have. So if you're needing something staged or some type of interior design, reach out to me, let me know, and let me know what you guys are thinking about anything that I missed on here. One last thing before I let y'all go. The hot list is now available for download in iTunes. So head over there, type in hot list in the podcast section. You are going to see this pretty little mug come up, and all you got to do, like, subscribe, download. That way, as I upload new episodes, you're going to get notifications, and you are going to be able to stay on top of the information that we discuss. While you're there, leave me a review. Help me out. Leave me a review. 5-star is definitely preferred, especially if you are getting anything from this or you have done some of these things for yourself and had really good luck, had good feedback and response with it. While you're there, if you think I suck, you don't think I know what I'm doing or what I'm talking about, you know what? Leave me a review. Let me know. I'm always open to feedback and criticism. So just let me know. That's what I got for you guys today in the hot list. So thanks for watching the hot list with Matt in a hat. Matt Johnson Real Estate, powered by Keller Williams Diamond Partners. I do this because your experience matters and should be trusted with a veteran. Y'all have an awesome Monday. I will see you tomorrow.